Hello, Haiku here, up for some more historic Pauper, getting ready for tomorrow. So Endless is down to play some. So I'm trying out this new brew, I'm calling it Rakdos Cow Cat or Rakdos Cat Cow. But basically it uses a synergy of the Bartered Cow to get a bunch of food tokens to enable your cats. So basically, let's see. Low on lands. I don't think I can keep this. I mean, I have a free discard in the familiar. Yeah, let's hold out for a better draw. All right, this is better. Okay. Faithless Looting is probably a keep over the Epicure. Those are probably the two weakest cards, but if I don't keep the Epicure, then the Infiltrator is probably weakest. Yeah. Wow, I'm like really laggy. Second, I'm trying to figure out why it's lagging so much. Okay. All right. So basically, in my testing of Breathless Night and anticipation of a lot of people playing Burn tomorrow, I wanted to play a deck that uses, just trying to think of, let's see. I wanted to play a deck that utilizes the Cauldron Familiar to its best extent, and I think this is the deck. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to take a turn off here because didn't play the Epicure last turn, or I played the Epicure last turn instead of playing my tap land. Punished. Although opponent's only on blue-white, so actually skipping this, I mean, I could have played around it because I could have played it on his turn. So, unfortunate. So far I look like a typical Rakdos aggro deck, so the reason why I'm saying that is I feel like I'm in a pretty advantageous position here. Got him down to 14 and I'm gonna have two attackers in play. And then since you play Gixian Infiltrators, you tend not to want to use your blood tokens. Until you find him. Okay. This is unfortunate. Alright. So I think I'm gonna Skophos Reaver this turn. Let's see. So Skophos Reaver goes, and I won't be able to play the Cauldron Familiar this turn. So I think I get rid of the mountain. So this was a little bit, I mean, I didn't have to do this pre-combat, but I wanted to see if I drew anything. I changed my mind. All right. I think I can attack in with everything. So yeah. So going back to the reasons why I kind of wanted to go to this deck is playing Breathless Night. I really enjoyed the incidental life gain that this had, and I think it's going to be good against mono red. And I realized that most of the cards were in black. All right. So if he blocked I mean, the Kitchen Imp can't even break through anyways. So I think I go ahead and attack in with these. Alright, let's see if he has a removal spell for my guy. Okay. Could have really blown him out there by killing his Skyfisher in response if I had a Fiery Temper. What's the chances he has a counter spell? I think high enough that I don't want to walk into it. And now I can't play my lands because he's doing this in my end step, so... Computer's still lagging. Sorry about if the recording's choppy. So I gotta flash in Skophos Reaver, and hopefully that surprises the opponent enough. Another creature under your control. Okay. Just want to know if I should flash him in response. Nope. That's fine. Alright, so I kind of needed that other land, so I kind of regret binning that instead of the Cauldron Familiar. I think I'll allow the double block and use my temper to blow him out if he chooses to. Otherwise, I'm gonna get... Alright. So next turn I should have lethal. Okay, so he's gonna gain 2 life. 6 damage. So he's got 3 blockers, 1, 2, 3. All right, I think that does it. So now I Fiery Temper his face. And make my Blast-Runner. Oh, I didn't realize that this one wasn't going to be attacking. So if he has a Patriarch, he can live through this turn. A little bit scary. All right. Probably should have bolted the Skyfisher. Okay. So against blue-white bounce value. Terminal Agony seems reasonable. Gingerbrute. Well, he's not going to have Wraths. My Prowlers probably can't kill anything. Same with Mogis, so let's dump that. There's a couple things, but not enough to make it. And I'm just really lagging out here. I think Divest is an interesting choice. Let's see. Anoint. Anoint Abrade. Lembas. Okay, I don't think any of those cards are better than what I have in my main deck. Innocent Blood. I think I can cut. Alright. Let's try this. Blue-white bounce. Or blue-white Skyfisher versus Rakdos. Gonna try to figure out what's going on with my computer, why it's lagging so much. You hear the fans blasting, so I'm sorry if that's coming out in the recording. So just really just chugging along. So Faithless Looting into discard Cauldron and Bartered Cow was actually a pretty reasonable play. I think I'm gonna keep it actually. Faithless Looting is just so strong of a card. So this is the combo. I don't think I showed it off the last game. What's nice is, even though it utilizes Graveyard, it actually plays around Relic, as long as you don't sack at instant speed. I mean, you can sack in response to bring back the Familiar. Alright, so Faithless Looting, draw me into something good. Ooh, just dry Core Skyfisher. This is good for me. Yep. So let's go ahead and bolt that one and the cow for now. Alright, I think I go ahead and just get my stuff into play. What's nice is I can sack these at sack my food at instant speed to get in. Well, that kind of just solves my issue. Okay. Much rather keep my food around for another turn, and then I'll just go ahead and use it. It's an onboard trick, so I don't think there's any... What I was considering is attacking in, allowing the double block, and then seeing if the opponent wanted to trade. He still has that choice, and so... Okay. Okay, does he trade? Alright. So now I'm a little bit choked on black mana. Gotta kind of be conscious of how I want to spend it. Can't give the opponent infinite time even though he was on a mull to 5. Because his top end is much better than mine. That might have been an argument to not bolt on turn 2. I guess he figures he's not blocking. Ooh. So it's funny. So this is... I know. Let's save that. Okay. So I can kiss into... Not quite. The Reaver. Still think it's better than doing it. So I can kiss, discard the Familiar. Okay. So this is a nice synergy. As well, it was going to be turned on from the blood, but even if it wasn't turned on from the blood, you can bring back the Familiar, and that's actually a sack action. So it puts a food into the yard. Okay. I think I want to keep my other food, I mean my other blood in play to trigger, to get my madness stuff out. Okay. Familiar can't block, unfortunately, so he's going to keep back his Inspector. Yeah, he is clawing back in this game, though. Yep, that's a lot of life. And I cut all my stuff that kills 1/1s. I didn't think he was going to be playing these. So I definitely will side those in for game 3, which is looking like we're heading toward. Because I'm not going to be able to put enough pressure on him. So I solve all. Okay, I got a land draw. In that case, I can get my Reaver into play and play my Okiba Reckoner raid. And I already have triggering Revolter. So I've got black. Okay, I'll allow this. Okay, I don't want to take it. Alright, now I get to have a surprise blocker, which is nice. So I hope I'm illustrating the fact that all of the cards kind of synergize well with each other. The discard works well with the cow, which helps the familiar. The discard helps the familiar get in the yard. The sacking helps the Blast-Runner. You want more blood tokens to trigger your madness stuff, and that also triggers the Blast-Runner. Okay. So I might play some... okay. Let's see if this surprises opponent. He only has a blue up, so I think this is going to work. He gets to gain 2 life, and I get to eat a creature. Okay. Let's see if I Faithless Looting. Let's play this out. I want to use all my red, since I potentially am going to Kitchen Imp. So Kitchen Imp gets into play, and Bartered Cow is a free discard. Not free, I mean I had to draw the card, so... at least now he's only gaining 1 life per... Okay... Let's go ahead and attack with just this. Do I sack the familiar? Nah. That's something I can do in the future. I can also just sack the food. We've gained a lot of life, both of us. Alright, that takes out my Reckoner raid, most likely. Okay. This is not going to grow enough to be relevant, so I'm going to go ahead and just attack in and let him trade with whatever creatures he feels like trading it with. So do I take out the flyer or do I take out the 1/4? I think I take out the flyer. Once he block in. Yeah, definitely take out the other flyer. Okay. Okay, so he has no flyers, so I can fly overhead. Alright. So we're full top decking. We're at fairly equal boards here. I don't have any blood tokens in play, so madness spells are not going to help me. I think that's fine. Do I make my Goblin Blast-Runner? I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I am playing any of the Destroy enchantment cards in black, but okay. This is actually a pretty good draw, because I'm going to be able to trigger it multiple times. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Madness cards in the top. Okay, so what am I going to take out? I think I'm going to take out the Soul Warden. That represents the most danger. Do I roll again? And what do I leave up? I think I do roll again. Red or black? Actually, Dex. Let's just wait so I can cast everything or whatever I hit off my Faithless Looting. Okay. This is what I'm worried about. Late game, he's in the top 2, so let's see what he's got. He had to keep a land to be able to play it this turn. It's not too bad. Alright, come on, looting. Find me something good. Alright. I think that's a fine way to tap. And my familiar. Do I make my guy unblockable? Menace him up or do it at instant speed? I think that was fine. I used my food. Alright. Oh. That's probably why he took that trade. He knew that that was coming. Alright. 15 life. He has a flyer as a blocker. Ooh, and he had another one too. I forgot how this works. That would be dealt by enchanted creature. Okay. Alright. That's fine. If I kept the land, I would have been able to have turn on my guys. I guess next turn I can turn them on. Okay. Crawling back here. He's got 2 cards to work with. Wow. So he's got like infinite blockers. Yeah, I really needed something to remove. But so far I like this deck. It's a lot of interesting decisions. Maybe I'm just new to the deck. Okay, so he's got another draw 2 in hand. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, do I get rid of this thing? Just to turn on my guys? I think I have to. I could have waited another turn, but damn. Can't even punish. Yep. Take out the 2/2 with vigilance. That's unfortunate. I guess I could have waited until another turn to use my Epicures. Would have had 1 more damage. I think this is over now. Let's see, I guess enough Kitchen Imps I could attack through his ground guys. I do have him kind of low. Kind of is a stretch, man. Yeah, I was really punished for not waiting a turn there. Okay, good gains. I mean, I could have stuck it out a little bit longer, but I want to get in another game. Okay, so 4th Purge Prowlers are definite in Innocent Blood. So Kami, I can get rid of an enchantment, but I don't think I don't want to do that. Mogis. How many 1/1s did he have? Inspiring Overseer and Soul Wardens. Okay. In that case, yeah, the Vampire's Kiss is not where I need to be. I guess Innocent Blood is also not. Losing that star attack. Yeah. Don't think I want Divest. Dun 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 dun. So I'm a little bit more sleeker. I'm on the play. Hopefully this means I'm able to deal with his random 1/1s and then really put the pressure on before he can get his bigger creatures out. Alright, so looting. I have looting into temper. Don't have any black mana. I think this is a little bit too loose of a keep. Alright. Looting, Bartered Cow, and I'm on 6 already, so I think I have to keep this. Keep 6, and then I'll get rid of the Infiltrator. Maybe Fiery Tempers. So I have to get red, unfortunately, with this, I think. Just to be able to draw into better hand. Basically cycle out 2 cards in my hand. Yep. Oof. That's a big oof. Huh. well, let's start. Unfortunately, it's not going to do anything since I use my looting to dig closer to this. Feels bad. So some consistency issues. Probably a little bit on how I played it. I think I keep this food token in play. There's really no way that it's going to be relevant. Alright. 4 toughness creature. The Reaver lines up well against that, if I can ever get the Reaver in play. Yep. I think I just go ahead and start bashing face. Hopefully the opponent can answer a 2-3. Faithless Looting down. So now he has 3 toughness, or 3. Unfortunately, I can't do this at instant speed. I guess now I can do it at instant speed. Have to get rid of 2 cards. So Infiltrator is going to be 1. Actually, the Prowler is probably going to be 1. Prowler, and then, so do I want to Fiery Temper? I think I'll just Skophos Reaver this turn and be able to Voldaren Epicure, Fiery Temper if he tries to triple block my Reaver. I guess I didn't need to keep double Infiltrator hand. Could have kept one of the Prowlers. Interesting. Guess I could have Faithless Looting instead of used my... See if I can draw a black land. Wow, still no black land. Alright, so now I have Faithless Looting. And to hopefully get some lands. And this keep has really punished. Bartered Cow goes, and 1 Infiltrator goes. Alright. I think I'll let him trade. Wow. Like that. Okay, so I can play an Infiltrator and then I have 2 free sacks. No, 1 free sack. Alright, I have 2 sacks, but I won't be able to play them both this turn. Again, I'm not interested in trying to get these guys up to absolute maximum. I'm just interested in trying to beat down before he can get his Imperial Oath into play. So I've kind of drawn out of my color screw all right. I don't know if it took me too long though. That will be the thing. Let's see. Okay, that's an easy snipe. Okay. Got some pressure in play. Looks like opponent couldn't answer it last turn. Oh man. Dang. Unfortunate. 10 life. No pressure. There's not much I can draw left. Again, my best draw is probably Faithless Looting. I've gone through 2 of them. Right, they would be in my exile. 2 in my exile. Okay. So I think the Core Settlement has now made this game unwinnable. Faithless Looting, please. I got a good amount of life buffer, so can make something happen here. Oops, I had this free block. Totally just didn't block. Okay, I think that's game. I guess I still have the option of Flyers winning me the game. It's a lot of life. Yep. Okay, so I took an extra damage here, and then I didn't block those other ones, which I think I'm gonna have to start blocking now. Yeah. Okay, what is he bringing back? Okay, Imperial Oath. I think that's game. I don't think I can beat. Let's see, what is he bouncing? Okay. Okay. Here's what I needed to start about 5 turns ago. Oh, that's not gonna do it. All right. Nope. Good game. So hopefully you enjoyed Rakdos Cow Cat, or Cat Cow, however you want to call it. Fun deck. Like I said, I think the the kind of the cool part about it is it gains a bit of life, so it can race pretty well. So it's kind of in a semi-okay position against mono red. So that may be a reason that it can get played. See you for another.